So did you hear about Lauren Boebert?
Mm-mm. What
Her
happened?
son has her son has been charged with child abuse.
Oh no. Regular or sexual?
Like he neglectful child abuse.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, it's actually not great. Um, Basically, her son, his name's Tyler,
Mm-hmm.
and he's 20. Um, he got a child abuse charge for what she calls is a miscommunication. Uh,
Ah.
but it's actually criminal neglect because uh, he allowed his own child to escape the house and get away.
Oh. Well, that can happen. Um,
Yeah, I get that it can happen.
no,
This is also the same kid who flipped his dad's SUV into a fucking creek.
oh, my son did that. Oh, for it wasn't a creek. He missed the creek, luckily.
Right.
But he flipped an SUV and tore out a whole line of fence row on my neighbor's yard.
Well, here's how bad it was for Tyler Bobert's case. Um, Child Protective Services had to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, a government agency
Mm-hmm.
that is run by a person who's running the government had to get involved. And
Right.
Bobert turned around. It's a one-time thing. He'll never
Uh-huh.
do it again. You have to forgive him. You know, he's a good kid. Don't ruin his life. All of this shit.
Yeah, but my son was speeding. He was doing 45 miles an hour and a deer jumped out in front of him on a dirt road. It's,
Right.
he's
No,
16. It's a
I
stupid
get the
behavior.
distinct impression that Tyler Bobert is a complete and total fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, because now my son like works. He's working 2 extra shifts a week, trying to get enough money to support everybody, and he's like going on no sleep for the past 48 hours and still going because his girlfriend's daughter is awake, et cetera, et cetera. So
Keep drinking.
this is normal for me.
Uh-huh.
But
You look
no,
entirely too calm.
there was a
I feel too calm. And maybe a little too smiley.
oh no,
Oh
what's
no,
in the water?
Not the water.
no, you could totally get more smiley. I'd be okay with that.
That's not bad. I no when I was recovering from ankle surgery, Jimmy was 2. And I'm in the bathroom and I hear my front door open. He finally figured out how to unlock it by himself. And I'm on crutches. I'm in a cast and I lived on the I-70 frontage road in a suburb of Denver. And my son has just walked outside. And I was literally flagging people down along the road going, "Have you seen a little boy?" Because by the time I got to the door, he was gone. Finally, half an hour later, I find him behind my house at the neighbors playing with their dog through the fence. But it was a panicked moment. And I know I did nothing to cause it. I just happened to be going pee and on crutches when my son happened to figure out the front door.
I look,
I'm not saying that he's not a fuck up because it sounds like he's got a history of other things and she doesn't strike me as the best parent. But I've also
no.
been the good parent that had that happen. So it's like, it's never a good thing when your kid gets away from you. The first thing you do is you go looking for them, and it doesn't sound like he must have, or they wouldn't have found the kid not being supervised.
Yeah,
How
that
old's
would
the
be,
kid?
that would track with what I believe. That would track with what I believe about this situation. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I don't think Lauren Boebert is a good
No,
mom.
she hasn't been very stable from anything I've ever seen about her.
No, she smoke weed in a theater and let a dude grab her by the boobs. I mean, come on.
Nope, I wouldn't do that. That's definitely not me.
Look, I mean, I would do that, but my kids are also like 16 or older, and so that makes it completely okay.
Okay.
But if I had an infant child, no, I would not behave the way that she behaves. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Take care of your kids. Quit fucking around. I mean,
Yeah. I didn't have much fun till my kids grew up. Really.
Lisa, you haven't had enough fun yet. I keep working on it, but you hadn't had enough fun yet. Yeah, you haven't had enough entertainment yet. You need more entertainment.
I don't know. It's nice to sit on my porch and not do anything.
Oh, I mean, that's the whole purpose, though, right?
That is the whole purpose of the porch.
You know, that's the whole idea is to, you know, connect with people. And did you read the story for the day, Lisa?
No, I didn't. I've been trying to write. I'm actually writing a coming out story.
Oh my God, you're writing your coming out story?
Yes. That's what I've been working on.
Can I buy you a lesbian flag sticker for you to stick on the back of your car? I want to do that. I do. I want to do that for you.
I don't put any stickers on my car. In fact, I upgraded that to K&N filters, right? And this guy was visiting and he saw that the box for the K&N filters was there and the sticker wasn't on my truck and he was horrified. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't put stickers on my truck. So there's not any stickers on my truck at the moment. Just the ones that came with it.
I mean, I have 2 lesbian stickers that I'm going to eventually send to people who are constantly in denial and shit. I haven't sent those yet, but I mean, I'll get there. It'll be obvious.
I am trying to put this in the framework of where I come from as a former fundamentalist Christian and how that made me make the choices I made. And then also trying to explain to people why they can't have me in their churches. You know, because I'm still mad about the church that got me to go. Because I swear to God, they use site optimization to do it, search engine optimization. Because they came up at the top when I Googled affirming LGBTQ church, they came up at the top of the search. And then I talked to the pastor and they only like me if I stay celibate and never tell anyone I'm a lesbian. Well, that's not love. That's not anything near love. And so I want them to know that they can't have me. There's nothing affirming about telling me that I'm a sin and I'm an abomination. It can't work. And I think they kind of need to see that what they do is harmful to innocent people. My husband got a wife who wasn't a real wife.
Right.
You know, it's wrong. It's ethically wrong.
I mean, here's the thing though. I like if you're going to write about that and you're going to give that to a larger populace.
Right.
You know, there's a couple of things about this. One, okay.
Yes, say
My
it.
coming out story was not. I will tell people my coming out story, but it was not great.
Mm-hmm.
Because I picked pretty much the wrong people to come out to.
Well, I've come out personally to my sister and my niece and my kids and everything. I haven't come out to my mom's family because I know they all already think I'm going to burn in hell. I tell them this, and they're just. I'm assuming I'll start. I'll have missionaries here or something, you know.
Yeah, if you do that,
his pastors I'm related to are going to be sending people to me, I'm sure.
Well, I know. And so, like, people will tell you this, experienced people, and I've done it a couple of times, but one for being queer and another time for being trans. And both times I did not choose the audience particularly well. And so that's the thing. I pick your audience carefully. When you first start out, and you're like, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, okay, I'm trans, okay, I'm trans. And then the first person you come out to, that's important. And it has to be somebody that you trust. And so that first conversation sets the tone for every other conversation that you're going to have going through the process, like every other conversation. And
Well,
so,
this is my public one. I've already come out to like the people that I care about, really.
right, yeah.
So
Here's what you have to do. You have to rehearse that because you're going to have that conversation all over the fucking place. So when you start out, you pick the person, you practice the conversation, you talk about, I'm gay, I'm queer, I'm trans, whatever, and then I personally spent like weeks having that conversation over and 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 over again in my head, trying to, oh, okay. And then every time I would recite it to myself, I would find something wrong with it. And, oh, no, I got to change that. And so, and then that's true, preparing for reactions. I came out to my family first, and that was, so I'll just say this. When I came out as trans, that was a fun conversation because Gizmo was like 12, I think. And yeah, 12. And so in Gizmo's case, Gizmo was the first person that I told that I was trans. And so, I bought this little like kid-sized book called The Queerionic Table. And and at the time I was starting to very femininely present. And I mean, I had done that before, not quite as much, but like that day I wore like leggings and a pair of flats, and they wore a nice blouse, and I had breast forms, on my under my shirt or whatever. And so I handed her the book and we were flipping through it. So here's what was kind of funny about it. Was like she got to like the trans part, and in the book the trans part says this person, a male to female transitioning person, may first appear slightly feminine. Maybe they're wearing makeup. Maybe they look like a woman. And so she got to that page and she read it, and she read it, and so it stopped for like time stopped for like 5 minutes because she just kept reading it over and over and over again. And so I was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm okay. Um, can I ask you a question?" And I went, "Yeah, sure. What, what's on your mind or whatever?" And she's like, "Right, about this." And I went, "Okay." And she said, "Well, about that, um, you know, Jewish question. Are you?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Okay. I'm just gonna let you know. I mean, I guess I sort of figured that out a while ago or whatever." And I was like, "Really? When was like the giveaway?" And she was like, "Oh, I don't know. The first time you painted your nails or something and tried to hide it." And I said, "Oh, did I do that? I can't remember." She said, "Yes. I did not assume that you were a metrosexual when I saw that." And I
I haven't heard that term in ages.
right. And no, I guess, yeah, that's, well, okay. That's when, she was like, "Are those real?" And I went,
Awesome.
Not do that.
Kids are usually a lot more aware.
Let's please not do that again in the future. How about that? And so, but here was the other thing too, was that she has an aunt, that is her mom's sister, who for a long time was married to a woman.
Okay.
And what was a sappically minded person. And the hidden secret in the family was that whenever they talked about her aunt, they would say her aunt and her friend.
Oh.
And so, and they would never like breach that or whatever, because, you know, and so Gizmo got to like the lesbian page or whatever. And she was reading, and I was like, oh, do you know somebody like that? And she was like, yeah, I do. And I said, who do you know like that? And Gizmo was like, well, I mean, the way this kind of reads, it's sort of like my aunt. And I went, oh, but that's just her friend, right? And like on the page, it says like some people use the term friend to, like hide the fact that that's their relationship. And so she was like, Gizmo was like, right. So, yeah. And I'm like, I mean, I looked at her, I'm like, look, no one can be told what the Matrix is. They just have to see it for themselves. and and I told her that, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And so she freaked out, and she yeah, and so that. But here was the thing, like, all right, people ask me about my gaydar. My gaydar is very, very finely tuned. My gaydar is so finely tuned that I can pick tops and bottoms out like that. So, I mean, I'm like, they say like Temple Grandin is like the autistic whisperer. Like people get in front of her and Grandin 5 minutes later could say you're autistic or you're not. Right. That's my gaydar. So, like 3 years or 4 years before that, I went to lunch with Gizmo and her mom and her mom's parents and her sister and her then friend, who I won't name. Uh, and so that was the first time that Gizmo and her, they were meeting the friend or whatever. And I'm sitting there in the rib restaurant that we are at. We've been there like half an hour, and I was like, does anybody see this? And so I dragged her mom like out the hallway. I'm like, your sister is gay. And she's like, how dare you say that? And I'm like, okay, but that doesn't change it. And so, like, her dad, I like pulled him to the side and I was like, okay, I'm gonna say this very delicately, but I think your oldest child might be gay. You need to have a talk with this person because I think that she's gay. And so he looked at me, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, all right, great. So, like, they got mad at me or whatever. Like, I, that was some criminal activity. I didn't get it. And so, like, oh, all right, shit, okay.
Denial.
Yeah, all right, fine. Like 8 months later or whatever, like, her dad called me up. Hey, I have to apologize to you. And I was like, okay, uh, did you do so? I don't remember that you did anything or whatever. He's like, well, I remember like months and months ago where I yelled at you about something, and I was like, let me think about it. When was the last time I got into an argument with you? Because we don't talk that much anymore. Oh, oh, you mean at the rib place? And he was like, yes. And I was like, okay, why are you apologizing for that now? And he's like, um, well, um, because it's true. And I was like,
Oh, well.
so it's sort of like when I come into contact with certain people and that people tell me, they're like, Wendy, I have something very important to tell you. And I'm like, well, okay. And then they go, I'm gay or I'm trans or I'm queer or whatever. I'm like, okay. And they're like, that doesn't shock you? And I'm like, no. No. Nobody can be told what the Matrix is. They just have to see it for themselves. But it's blaringly obvious to me. And it's not to discredit somebody who's coming out, because when people come out, that's like that takes bravery. I don't.
Yeah.
That's there's a lot of shit that goes into coming out to somebody. I mean, I spent a month talking myself into it.
It's funny you brought up the fingernails. My son paints his fingernails. He paints everyone's fingernails. He loves to paint fingernails. And I don't paint fingernails. My son's a fingernail polish person.
Do you not specifically paint those two fingers? Because if that's the case, I feel like we should have a little chat.
No, I actually have really, really thin fingernails, and it hurts to have anything on them. They've got really deep ridges. They crack and peel back, and so I don't bother. Yeah.
Really?
Really.
Oh, look, Lisa Elaine just joined.
Oh. Well, hello, Elaine. I will say, is she feeling better yet?
Oh, so Elaine, are you feeling better? I've left you alone, so I haven't bugged you. So yeah, so the oh.
Now you gotta tell us.
Okay. Julie, very typically when a top-minded lesbian sapphic woman who is the giver in the relationship, they tend to use those two fingers for the purposes of penetrative activities.
Because they're nice and long.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, what it is, you you like a bowling ball, you can get those two fingers into the space, and then you can wrap your outer fingers kind of, anyway. I'm not trying to go too
oh.
I'm not trying to be visual here because this one over here is making a face.
Wendy's giving me lessons, Elaine.
Look, I'm just going to tell you that very early in my life, I was taught very specifically, especially during a night in which I was inordinately inebriated by a very butch, near stone butch lesbian woman, how to do certain things. And so I've had like 20 and 30-year lesbians tell me I do it as good a job as a genetic female does. So you sort of have to, right. Anyway, so I will say no more because that's probably very unwise for me to continue talking. Anyway, so back to the story though. Oh, Julie, yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I could say the same thing. if your husband knew like half of the shit, like if husbands knew half of the shit that they were supposed to know about the female anatomy, they'd probably hold on to their spouses for a lot longer. But you know, guys think that spouses are like June Cleaver and that Ward, don't you think you were a little too hard on the beaver last night? So, but back to the original story. So here was the thing. So when Gizmo found out about her aunt being gay, her aunt and her friend were in town at the time because they lived in Cali because it was like New Year's or whatever. So my anniversary, my transgender anniversary is January 6th, which is really sad because that date, right? Yeah, see, yeah. But it's funny, Sarah, you make the same face that Kira makes when I say shit like that, and I think that's funny. But anyway, so I'm sorry, Aubrey. We all know who Aubrey is. So, well, here was what was crazy about it was I had like outed her aunt and her aunt's partner. And so I expected them to be mad. And so there was a bunch of furor that happened. People got pissed off. People got angry. But get this, like the very next day, the her aunt's partner called me up and said, "Hey, are you there?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I want to thank you so much. I've been waiting for somebody to do that for fucking 3 years and I'm sick of it." So I was like, I told her, I was like, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to out you." "No, out me already, motherfucker. I'm sick of living in the goddamn closet around your kids' grandparents."
Oh yeah.
So I asked her, I'm like, because I know you've stayed in that house. And she's like, "Yeah, I've stayed in that house." And then fucking when fucking, like the parents went to sleep, I got up from the bedroom I was in and went and got in the bed with her, and that's all there was to it. And I was like, "Oh, you mean like a 15 fucking year old kid does when they're a teenager?" And she was like, "Yes." But I had to keep doing that, and I'm a 55-year-old woman. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's fucking stupid. Oh my God, that's fucking stupid. And so, yeah, but so like, yeah, if you're going to come out, like if you've come out to people before, just remember, 3 rules of coming out. Know your audience.
Right.
Right. Have your story recited in your head.
Right.
And then 2, choose when to and when not to have those discussions. This one will tell you that, like, when we go out in public, I will cop to being trans randomly. Because I mean, I literally don't give a shit. Hilariously, I live in a very, very, very gay friendly part of Atlanta. And yet today we took the kids to Waffle House like we do every Sunday. And we're walking out of the Waffle House, and Charlie looks at me and says, "Hey, Mom, I just want you to know." And I was like, "Oh, well, let me know what." And she's like, "The woman in the black and white dress or whatever, she was looking at you like really funny or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, I was getting a stink eye?" And she was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, I don't give a shit, but thank you. Keep telling me because then I would never become aware because I'm just totally fucking unaware of it." Like I literally don't care. The only way I would know is because my kids tell me that somebody was looking at me funny or whatever.
Well, they're probably a little bit more aware because they're teenagers too, and there's that, they're constantly checking everyone out to see what's going on around them, kind of. Are you reading the room?
Yeah. So I like what are we? Yeah, I want to know
electric pianos.
You know what? Okay. So hi Wendy, how are you?
What wonderful music they can make.
Oh, you're
Oh,
Sarah. Are you okay?
no, I'm fine.
You're looking a little tweaked.
Oh, dear.
I think I need some more water.
I can't look down
Here you
far enough.
go.
Headlights like up, or are you in high beam mode or something?
Oh,
Ooh,
goodness.
ooh, it's hot. Oh gosh. Ooh. I'm a little. Oh, I'm a little warm. I'm a little warm. Trey, I mean, you got me by 3. You got me by 3 years. You know, uh, 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 Trey, you could come in here and talk in the chat, and I will literally. I, who wants to sub for Trey? Because I want to hear Trey talk.
Either. I don't care.
Yeah, either
Okay,
one.
if Trey agrees to come into the chat, then I'll sub one of you. One of you.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Because I look. I mean. Anyway, so yeah, but back to the original. So yeah, I just be sure you're aware of your surroundings. I hate to use this reference, but the Brokeback Mountain,
Mm-hmm.
line or whatever. Oh, Trey, don't be shy. Trust me, I didn't do any makeup today. I look like shit. I perpetually. You'll be fine. Both of those will tell you I dragged them in. Like at random, and they accepted, and they probably regret it. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the perpetual amount of regret that happens in these live sessions is because I randomly pick on people or whatever. But
I
yeah,
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I needed that laugh tonight. So
Oh my goodness.
So I hate to use Brokeback Mountain, but in Brokeback Mountain, like Heath Ledger, like the line where he says, like, we have to be careful because if this takes a hold of us at the wrong place at the wrong time, you know, shit will happen and we'll be dead. And so, yeah, I mean, especially if you're in locales where you're not sure about your audience.
And yeah, that is. I mean, that is the thing. Because I'm actually planning. This is something I'm planning to write and publish. And it's because I feel that I ethically can't do anything else for multiple reasons. And one of them is actually because of the fact that right now LGBTQ are losing protections. I don't think I have a right to hide.
Here's the thing: nobody should hide.
No, we shouldn't have to, but
No.
Where things are going, I don't think I should, especially since I feel so strongly about this. I don't think I should be hiding. And I think that churches need to wake the heck up and realize that what they're doing is stupid.
Here's the thing: from the church perspective, I think most religious organizations are like starting to sort of pick up. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the SBC, the Southern Baptist Convention.
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
hold your, yeah, don't
No, I
hold your
know.
fucking breath on that one. No,
Their most recent one, they pretty much said again. In fact, they still don't let women pastors.
right.
Their most recent one, no women pastors, no LGBTQ. They want to take over the government for God, pretty much.
Baptists are the one that push the whole Christian dominionism bullshit.
And
They're the
I
ones
came
that
from
push.
there.
Yeah, they're the ones that are pushing the seven mountain man. Which, by the way, I have to ask. So, have you guys read like one or two of the afternoon stories? Because I have a question.
The what stories?
I've gotten through all of them, just only halfway through today's.
Okay, so
Okay.
so here's a question, because somebody asked me this today, and I would actually do this. Is what if I devoted?
Hi.
Walmart delivery.
My Walmart delivery.
Oh, okay. That's cool. What if I wrote the evening story to talk about shit like relationships and
Why?
God and all many other of the social issues that are happening.
Why not?
And so, like, here's the thing, and people in the chat too, would you find value if you've read any of the stories? Would you find value in that? Because, because that
I see social. I would think social commentary would be a great thing to bring into things. I got to put all this in the fridge before it gets too warm. My son was supposed to pick up food for me, and his girlfriend got hurt, and he stood me up. So I had to order in because he also borrowed my truck.
At least you're within the delivery range.
Oh, yeah. I'm less than 10 miles from a Walmart. You can't tell by looking, but literally I go down my road and I'm on a 4-lane highway. I'm a mile
Oh,
from
wow.
a 4-lane on a dirt road. It's crazy.
yeah, give me a second. One of our readers is troubled. Yeah, Kathy, none of us can keep up with the bullshit. None of us can keep up with the bullshit. Oh, holy shit! What? Yeah. Well, I'm with Eileen too.
Yeah.
So the question is, yeah. So I wrote in social issues randomly into those
Mhm.
posts. Would you find value in that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Because
read the other ones. I just haven't done today's yet. I've been
today's
doing
was
my own
not
thing.
today's was not like great, but that's the thing. Like in trying to overextend the value of the evening post is that for as much as I can write about current events or whatever, the variation of people in the bar talking about their own societally influenced issues.
Mhm.
Because I started writing the one that I was writing today, and like halfway through it, I mean, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was, so like Elaine's part, Elaine sat in the bar nursing what looked like a Rum Collins, her gray sexual energy radiating sardonic amusement. At least we know his price now or whatever. I originally wrote that as like, well, my ex-girlfriend and I met for dinner the other day, and I don't know I don't know where I am relationship wise now. I think I'm not relationship material or whatever. And so like I wasn't paying attention. I was just brain dumping or whatever. And I got like
Mhm.
all the way through that. I went back and read it and I was like, huh. So I'm writing people's relationship issues into those stories. And so yeah, like the question becomes like if I blended social issues into those stories,
Well,
would you find value in that?
I would think that the richer and more realistic you make things, the more compelling they become. And we aren't unidirectional beings. We don't just think about politics or current events. There's always things that are going on inside our world, like my debate about what to do with my dog at the moment, There's always other parts of our life that are going on outside of just discussing current events.
Well, so
So
here's the thing about that. For those who are in this story, I have to write that truthfully and in a way that is respective of your experience.
Mhm.
Because there are those of you that are in the bar stories, and I feel like I can't just make shit up and say, yeah, this or what.
Right.
What? Why are you making that face? Why are you
I'm
making
thinking. Are you asking her?
Do you not like me?
Wow.
Which of us are you asking this to?
Oh, no. I'm not talking to you, Lisa. I'm talking to the other one.
Oh, okay. It's all your fault. Good.
If you want to say something, just spit it out, honey, okay?
It's going to be amusing.
Oh, cool. That's better.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, here's the thing. So, doing that means writing things that are, at the very least, in parallel to real experience. Because I don't want to write things. I don't want to write people a certain way and then have
Right.
them come back and go, "Oh no, that's not fucking happening to me." And I'm like, "Well, okay, but I would want to echo real life experience. That's the whole point. I mean, not that I'm trying to write an autobiographical piece about everybody, but I would want to accurately represent people's challenges and experiences and shit. And so, yeah, Kathy, I agree. I mean, if you don't listen to it, I never listened to that stupid, shitty ass voice in the back of my head when I was younger, and if I had, I would have ended up as Wendy a lot quicker than I have now. Much, much quicker.
Yeah, I would have been married to a woman by now.
I mean, look, I mean, Lisa, I have to tell you, I mean, I don't feel weird. I mean, there are some people that go their entire lives completely blissfully unaware of what their nature is until someone walks along and tells them, "Oh, by the way, I think maybe you should be aware of this. And if you're not aware of it, maybe you'll be aware of it now because I told you." I can't tell you the countless number of people I have run into where it was like, yeah, we should have a little chat because I think maybe you're not keenly aware of a few things that maybe you should be aware of. I want to Eileen's point. Eileen, here's the thing. You're not weird. Cisgender, involuntary celibate. I would not call yourself an incel. An incel is a nasty title, and it's not worthy of describing yourself so negatively. So when I say, and Eileen, be aware when I say this, go Google this shit, the term gray sexual, that's what a gray sexual is. A gray sexual is a person who is celibate either by their choice, by their own choices or not. And so, but that's the thing. I like the bar stories. I don't want there to necessarily fit any stereotype. I just want all stereotypes to be told about in the story of the bar. I mean, it's like, why do people watch Cheers? People watch Cheers for Norm and Danson's character behind the bar and the coach guy and Rhea Perlman's mouthy ass, waitress bullshit.
Diane.
Yeah, like those are all
Norm.
like characterizations or whatever. And the whole reason you watch that show was because of those characters.
And because they kind of all, in some ways, echoed parts of you.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Eileen, I would say that I do not feel as a trans woman who professes to be a lesbian. I would say you do not give off a vibe that repels people. I certainly don't get that impression. Kathy, it would be easier if everybody in the world was just allowed to be who they are and not.
Darn it, Elaine has me beat on being celibate. I'll never catch up either.
I mean, Lisa, I'm just going to say, like, if I get you in a room with somebody, then
I've had an
I mean,
offer, but she's married.
Look, I got these 3 lesbian car stickers. I at least want to send 2 of these motherfuckers before the end of the goddamn year.
No, I've had an offer, but she's married, and I don't do married people.
No, please, no, don't do that.
Julie. Inadequate gummy worms.
See, Trey, that's why. Come into the live, and then you I promise you. So, wait, Whitney, you're telling me you don't have? Okay, I mean, that makes me feel. Wow. I mean, okay. Look. If that's what if that's what you need, I support that 100%. As she turns away. God damn it, Sarah! What the fuck are you doing?
Don't blame me.
No, I'm blaming you.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can make me leave. That's fine.
Where's my buddy?
Yeah, I really, Kathy. Okay, so Trey says I only went voluntary celibate after my last relationship, which was with abuse of an ex-wife. Everybody I date ends up being very abusive. I attract them, unfortunately. Here's the thing about that. That happens to a lot of people. I've attracted a number of abusive people until I got this one over here, and then who was not abusive. And I was fortunate in that capacity, but I'm sorry that that's your experience. I'm sorry that you have that experience, and so it's sort of like, I mean, yeah, just find people that that can set you up with other people who can maybe also convince you, or at least show you who you really are, even if you don't see it yourself. And then, everything else just falls into place. So, gosh, Kathy, are you not in a safe space? Is Kathy not? Okay. Hopefully. Hi.
You already ordered?
No.
This one? Saying it won't be all for you. Oh, I'm not going to full assembly.
I'm not terribly either, to be honest. But thank you. Dinner. I mean, I don't have any random Taco Bell laying around, because Taco Bell is comfort food. No, don't give me that look. That's her. That's what she says. It's comfort food.
Oh, I was trying to figure out where I heard that before.
Right. No, don't listen to her. It's wrong. It's not comfort food.
It's not my favorite.
Okay, so there a quiz question for the night, because we're almost at the top of the hour. What's everybody's fast food? I could eat it every day and never get tired of it. Food.
Fast food or food in general?
No, fast food. No, I'm saying fast food.
Fast food?
Yeah.
Oh. Ew.
Right?
It's like, I try to avoid that stuff. It's dangerous.
Because I'd take sushi and Lebanese food every day of the week.
No. Fast food. McDonald's, Burger King,
Wendy's.
Can I starve?
No.
Wait, is pizza allowed to be fast food?
No, I wouldn't consider pizza.
Because I can do pizza.
Here's the thing. There's a building and it has to have a drive-through.
I mean, the Lebanese place has a drive-through, and they use it.
Don't fuck me on this. You know what I'm talking about. Okay? Don't fuck me on this.
I mean, you gave the rules, right?
No, okay.
There's
It's
a
a
Chinese
chain.
restaurant down
It
the
has
road.
a building with drive-through that goes around it.
There's a big boy in Chelsea that has a drive-through.
There's a Pizza Hut here that has a drive-through.
Oh, that's bullshit, though. No, that's bullshit. Like, I'm surprised somebody hasn't said White Castle.
Hell
White
no.
Castle.
What? Are you bad
You
now?
said White Castle.
No.
I got so sick.
I have never had White Castle.
What?
Never had White Castle. Don't even have one nearby.
Crystal? Is it Crystal or White Castle in your location?
Nope, no Crystal either.
No Crystal either?
No.
Oh gosh. Are you far west? Julie, are you far west enough? Or Lisa, are you far west enough for In-N-Out Burger?
No In-N-Out.
Oh.
I've got Sonic. I've got Culver's.
Oh, okay, so but Culver's is that's like the Dairy Queen of the Midwest.
We've got Dairy Queen and Culver's here.
Yeah, we've got Dairy Queen, Culver's,
really?
Wendy's, Burger King. Yeah, because Culver's is kind of a more northern thing that's just kind of gotten down here. Because they're from Wisconsin.
Yeah, cheese curds. Like the only reason there's only 2 Culver's in Atlanta, and the only reason I go into a Culver's is to order cheese curds. Deep fried.
I agree with that.
I like their concretes or whatever they call their version with the custard in it, because that's a little creamier than the other ice creams. I usually go to Wendy's because it's cheaper, and I get Wendy's Big Bacon Classic.
Wendy's Big Bacon Classic.
I like bacon on my hamburger.
See, I like my Wendy's order is like, if I eat a burger from Wendy's, it's a Dave's triple with cheese and extra cheese with nothing else on it.
I really like, it's hard to find around here. I like it when I get sauteed onions on my hamburger. The nice caramelized onions. But that's not very common. So I don't get those. But yeah, if I go to Wendy's and I'm trying to behave, I actually get their apple pecan salad.
Oh, see, that's the thing. I have a visceral experience where I can't eat a salad from a fast food place. I think it's wrong to eat a salad from a fast food joint.
Theirs are pretty good though.
No, that's still not. No, I mean, no, bad, badly. Don't do that again. That's bad. That's bad.
I'm just glad I'm not the one getting yelled at this time.
You're being a bad baby lesbian. Stop.
Wait, there are foods I have to not eat? Wait a second. I wasn't
No,
those rules.
Who eats a salad at a fucking fast food joint?
I do.
It's okay. I love Wendy's chili, but it's barely a push for me to eat chili at Wendy's.
Now, see, I like to make my very own chili cheese baked potato. Make my homemade chili and then drown a potato in that and a whole bunch of cheese and sour cream, and that's good. That's some good stuff. But I can't really eat baked potatoes, so I don't keep them in the house.
Is that a con carne, or is that?
Yes, it's con carne. Yeah,
it's a con carne.
Yeah,
and you put beans in that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually I actually do like kidneys.
Okay, because if it were anything else, we can't be friends.
No, there's no kidneys, black beans, and that kind of stuff. And last time I made it with venison instead, and some smoked paprika and
venison
chilies. Oh, see, I grew up on venison.
I'd rather eat haggis.
My dad would fill the deer tags. We had 5 people who had hunting licenses, and my dad would fill all the deer tags the last day of the season for any of us that didn't get a deer.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I go a week on venison, and then I would have to stop eating it and do the thing I would rather do than eat that. Hey, Kara.
Yes?
Hey, Kara.
If it's
She's not-
corn-fed venison.
She's not going to answer. So here's how it is. If there's ever something that I don't want to do, and I have to say I don't want to do that, and I'd rather do something else instead, I literally say, it's like Pepsi. Would you like a Pepsi? No, I don't want a Pepsi. I'd rather lick a hooker's ass than drink a Pepsi. Because Pepsi tastes like shit. Not a little, not a lot. Pepsi tastes like fucking shit. Huge shit. So, no. So, in the case of venison,
Hate crime soft drinks.
no, Elaine. Elaine, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. No, Elaine, that's complete bullshit. It is. It is. Oh, and by the way, I'm really going to annoy people when I say this. And if you're like Pepsi or Coke, not only Coke, but Diet Coke, usually decaffeinated.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. See, there we go. People are going to judge me now.
Why
Why drink
decaffeinated?
it at all? At that point.
Look, I'm fucking old, and the ticker, the old ticker. I mean, it don't move like it used to. The only caffeine I put in here is like, I'm sorry, I'm grabbing my boob.
It's like,
Hey, woo! Hey, OnlyFans on Substack. One day I'm gonna walk out here in like the cute black lacy thing that I bought like 5 months ago. We're gonna see how that goes.
I'd like to see you all made up one day. You can just send me a picture if you want.
I'll
Don't have to do it on here.
Here, you know what? Here you go. But if I do this, you can't do what I think you're gonna do.
What do you
Here you
think?
go. Here you go. Everybody watch. I'm gonna send Lisa a picture of me completely made up, and we're gonna watch Lisa's reaction to what I look like.
How are you sending it to my email or?
No, I'm gonna text it to you. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna text it to you. Here we go.
How am I going to?
All right. So, do you want the Disney pic? Do you want the hiking pic, or do you want the I was driving to work that day pic?
I want your favorite picture of you.
I don't have one of those, but anyway, here we go. All right. Yeah, no, because I know you've seen that one.
How do you know I've seen that one?
Because if you looked at the about page, you've seen it already. Here we go. Yeah, here you go. All right, this one. This one will do. All right, there you go. That's me.
Well, I will open.
That's me completely done up. Here we go.
Oh, I've seen that picture.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a younger picture of you or?
I that was about 4.5 years ago.
Okay.
4.5 years ago. Oh, and
I
here,
actually thought I wasn't sure that was you because you look so much younger there.
No, it's definitely me.
Okay.
It's definitely me. Here, I'll give you another one that I did like a month after that. Was this one. And then here we go. I'm sending fully done faces of myself to Lisa. So
that is a hot picture.
wow. I mean, really.
Really, I like that one a lot.
And then here's the Disney. There's
Still prettier than me.
The Disney one. So there you go. So now you've seen 3 pictures of me in full makeup. By the way, I'm just going to tell you, it takes like 2.5 fucking hours to do that.
Oh, wow.
So I really have to want to do it. So And
I have.
Lisa, if those start drifting around to people, I know who I'm going to come after.
Eek! I promise. If you want me to, I'll delete them right away.
Julie, how bad do you want to see it?
I do not do makeup. It makes my eyes itch. It makes my face itch.
For the most part, you know what? Fine, fuck it. Here we go. I'm gonna make Julie happy now. Um, 555 talk amongst yourselves. I'm a little bit cleansed. We'll have some coffee and we'll talk amongst yourselves. Shit, I can't believe I'm doing this. But here. Oh shit. I can't wow, that's stupid. That's really stupid. All right. Well, fart whistle.
Keeps me.
Yeah, Sarah, do your job. Like, talk for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you haven't talked near as much as I do.
Right.
It's because my mouth isn't working today.
What
No,
happened
that's
to your
bullshit.
mouth?
I don't believe it. No, that's bullshit.
There's a bit of a disconnect between my brain and my mouth at the moment.
Why is it a disconnect?
I think my random cat distribution system cat. I think there's something that's wrong with her.
Eileen, I 100% agree with you. Doing lives is not easy. I have no problem talking per se, but okay, so here we're gonna freak Julie out. Julie's gonna make comments now. Okay, there we go. All right, so now Julie, you have to tell everybody what you saw, what I look like when I've done my makeup and I'm wearing all of my shit adorned. By the way, I have to tell you, it better not be hot outside because
it'll all melt.
oh my god, yeah. I mean, like even when I use like the all-nighter like holding spray on my face. But I'll say this: I don't like cake makeup on my face. I normally wear a concealer, so like an orange concealer, because if you're trans, this is something that all trans people do. You wear an orange concealer to hide, you know, facial hair, and then I put a foundation over the top of that. And sometimes I'll do eyeliner, but my eyelids are kind of so recessed into my eyeballs that eyeliner doesn't really always work for me. But I normally do like an accent on my cheekbones and then a contour around my chin, and then I'll wear a lipstick on my lips, and then I have 3 hair pieces, and I'll pick between one of those 3.
I have a made up picture. I can send you if you want to see that when we're done talking. I have worn makeup. Aaron wants to know if you wear perfume.
Oh yes, Aaron, I always wear perfume. Always. And I have a very like there's like only 3 fragrances I will wear, but it has to be one of those 3. And there's a reason for this. Okay.
What are your favorites?
No, I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna let that out. I will tell you. I will tell you this much. There are certain fragrances that I can't smell. And one of those fragrances has such a profound PTSD triggering effect that I literally will not be able to talk if I smell it for a short period. I'll go like completely shut down, not talking if I smell it. And that is Chanel number 5.
I was going to ask for Chanel number 5 because that's an older lady's fragrance.
Yes.
And if you have any like trauma with older women,
I have trauma with one very specific older woman who bathed in Chanel number 5. And so
The little old lady who took me for walks, she wore Chanel number 5. So, but a lot of perfumes make me actually start getting really nauseous or blinding headaches. So I don't do perfume. I don't do makeup. I'm like not a real girl. I mean, not like all the other girls. My first car was a motorcycle. I got my motorcycle license before I got a car license, actually.
wait, you ride a motorcycle?
Yeah.
You're a motorcycle girl?
I was a motorcycle girl before I drove a car.
I feel like you probably should have been aware that you were. If you're a motorcycle girl now, that should have been like, okay. Maybe you should have been aware that you might be a lesbian if that were the case.
Yes, my first car was a motorcycle. And then I got a pickup truck as my next car.
Um,
So,
give me just a second. Here we go. All right. Yes, I want to tell everybody that's on the live, when you're a paid subscriber to my publication, when you send me emails, I reply to those usually fairly instantaneously. On top of the fact that most everybody who's a paid subscriber to publication has my Signal log on to my phone, so I get text messages from paid subscribers all the time. That's one of the brilliant things about being a paid subscriber to Wendy the Druid, is because you can actually talk to me and I will actually talk back. Of course, Jeff Teaser keeps telling me, like, Wendy, when you get to like 40,000 subs, you won't be doing that much anymore. I'm like, nah, I'll still find a way to talk to people, because that's the whole reason I'm doing all this shit. So yeah, I have 3. Okay, I'll say this: if people can guess what my 3 fragrances are, the person that guesses one of them will get a 30-day paid sub. The one that can guess all 3 of them, I'll give them a year paid sub. So, who are you calling a Manx?
My friend Susan.
What? Oh, that's your friend?
Yeah, it's my co-host from my days on iVlog. We used to do the Mistresses of Monday Mayhem.
Holy shit! Hey, Julie, can I sub you out because I'm gonna do this?
You keep calling her Julie. It's Lisa.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Can I sub you
go
out?
ahead. You know, my dad used to sing that song to me.
What?
I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie.
That's a song?
Yeah. I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie.
I have a thing about that. I'll explain that to you one day. There's a reason I do
Sub
that.
me out. That's great.
Well, the mother loves you. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna do this. They better accept too, by the way. I'm just telling you. I better get an accept for this.
Ooh, I don't know if she's on her phone or not.
Get on the ball.
Makes you need to be on your phone.
Oh, come on, Susan, you're killing Binks. You're killing it. Come on. Come on. Oh gosh, come on.
These days, she and I play golf and chat over Discord.
You play golf,
PGA on Steam.
but you're playing golf.
Yes.
Have we not talked about this? I feel like we should talk about this. Nothing. I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying shit.
The golf thing is because a lot of the people we used to broadcast with play.
Electric piano? Really, Aaron? Really? That
Oh, she's installing the app on her phone. She'll join.
okay?
Once,
Okay. Well, hurry the fuck up, because we're like right at the top of the hour. Okay.
The hell's wrong with playing video golf?
No. Do I really have to come out and say it? You don't want me to, and I'm not going to. But do we need to keep having this talk? I feel like this should not be a thing. No.
Oh, everybody wants to hear it. Oh,
Aaron, you can't do that. No, okay, here's the thing. People can DM me and then I'll have a conversation about it. Oh no, golf isn't bad. I mean, Aaron, I handicap a 15. Yeah, I handicap a 15. And
I mean, mind you, I couldn't swing a golf club to save my life unless I was aiming for somebody's head.
No, that's bullshit. Yeah, you just no.
I throw out my back sleeping wrong. I'm going to throw out my back playing golf too.
No,
she says she's ready.
No, because everybody who plays the game does it. I have to get up and swing the club. No, just let the club drop and like naturally just not okay. It's not hard. Golf is like literally the only sport you can play until you're 90.
Says she's ready.
No, that's bullshit.
What?
No, that's bullshit.
She said she's ready.
Okay, I mean, I just sent the goddamn invite. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ho! Yay!
Hi.
Right, somebody who knows this person. Wonderful.
Minx, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh gosh. I think she's muted.
Yeah.
I think she's.
Are you muted, Minx? Oh, she's putting in headphones.
Oh, okay. Headphones are good though.
Okay, let's try this now that I have earbuds in.
We can hear you.
Yeah, and now I definitely can hear you.
Yeah, earbuds are my friend.
They're everybody's friend.
Hello.
You got your haircut. Looks nice.
I did. Thanks. My haircut is Snaggletooth. Hi, everybody.
Wow. Okay. Well, I've never actually talked to somebody that actually knows this person, so that's why I had to do it. So.
Yes, I am I'm one of the mistresses of Monday Mayhem. Also, Caffeinated Cookie Madness. We did 3 or 4 shows together.
A lot.
Wow.
So many.
Wow. Okay. Right. So now I don't feel so bad.
We are best friends who have never met in person.
I have a lot of best friends that I've never met in person. I've never met that one in person.
Hera and I, we could go maybe a week or 2 and not talk, but then when we start talking again, it's like just like it's always been.
Oh yeah. Let's say, go ahead, spill the beans, spill all the beans.
She used to have a party basement.
A party basement.
Uh-huh.
I had Christmas lights hanging from the rafters, and they would twinkle behind me.
Oh.
She and her husband would come on my show, and then we would go to Bad Dragon. Was that what?
Oh my god!
They have obscene dildos, and we would go shop them together online during my show. So I knew she was twisted for Bad Dildos.
Bad Dragon.
God, I forgot about that.
I used to own a Bad Dragon. Long time ago.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I never bought one, but they looked intriguing.
Yeah. I played with mine a little harder than I should have.
I have broken so
Was
many.
it still under warranty?
Yeah, I just played with mine a little harder than I should have.
I come on the show and all of a sudden it degrades. I'm sorry, folks.
What? No.
Oh no, this is our dynamic.
No. That's nothing to apologize for. That's nothing to apologize for. I mean, you're lucky I didn't decide to, drop an X before I came onto the line.
See, I'm much better if I take gummies, but that's beside the point. I'm too poor right now, so.
That might be my problem.
Harris sent me a gift box once, and it had a bunch of gummies. Boy, I was stoned. God, I love that.
I got another box for you. I just have to find the box.
How the fuck do you think I stay? Yeah, how the fuck do you think I stay sane? That's a thing.
Casper.
All right, ladies. I'm not gonna embarrass Harris.
You don't embarrass me.
Oh no!
I'm
Look,
hard
I
to
can't be embarrassed. There's nothing you can say about me that I would be like, no, okay. Look, I walked into a public place in a dress and fishnets, and a girl told me that I was a slut, and I turned around and said, "Your point?"
Yeah. Well, people call me a bitch, and I'm like, that's Empress bitch to you.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Do you really have a point about it?
Right. Yeah.
And I know how to stroke a pussy.
Well, now you can be friends with my friend Elaine, because that's all she does when she comes into the live is puts her pussy in her lap and strokes her pussy. Okay. Anyway, that's right. Yeah.
I know how to stroke a pussy and make him happy. So
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So
all right. Well,
I am
ladies. I've gone over the hour mark tonight, and so this one's gonna start screaming at me if I don't boot up my Borderlands install and start playing.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Oh no, always. The purpose of the live is to talk to real people and connect emotionally with real people and their experiences. I could sit up here and talk about the news and shit, but that wouldn't be any fun. I mean, I can bitch about fucking orange shit.
I'm a revelation.
But for the most part, it's better to just talk to people. It's better to make people laugh, tell stories, and share experiences versus anything else. And so,
I'm good for a good laugh,
Oh, yeah, trust me. Yeah, I'm
a good laugh and a good time, but God, the cat's overtaking the bench.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you both go. Sarah, thanks.
All right.
Susan,
Thank you.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Wow, another great night. Now I'm going to go look at the Bad Dragon website. So with that, I will tell everybody, stay safe out there. Keep yourselves safe. If you're new, subscribe. We're a big family here. We treat each other like family, and we watch out for each other. We try to take care of each other. Yeah, 100%, Aaron, all the way. And so with that, we'll tell all of you, Good night. I love you all, and be safe out there.